I'm here to talk about different levels of communication. Communication is a very essential part of human life. Whether you like it or not, communication is very important at different levels of our life, be it communication between you and your husband, even between you and your children, and communication between you and your boyfriend, communication between you and your boss in your place of work, communication between you and your co-workers, communication between you and your colleagues at work is very, very important. You know different levels of communication so that you will know how to relate with people in a polite, respectful, clear and direct way, so that people will be able to understand you, so that people will not misunderstand you. It's poor communication or lack of good communication that makes people not to understand you, or that makes you to have issues with people. Because when people do not really understand the message you are trying to pass across to them, there's going to be conflict, there's going to be misunderstanding, and it's going to result to conflict and problem between you and so you cannot roll out communication completely in the lives of we human beings. Even as human beings, we communicate with God, we dialogue with God. What I'm doing before you, it's communication. So it's very, very important as an individual. You should know how to communicate effectively with people. You should be able to talk in a way that people should understand you. And what I'm about to teach today, kindly apply it to your day-to-day life, because communication is very, very important. If you lack how to communicate effectively, or if you lack good communication, it makes you to lose important people in your life. It makes maybe people that probably they will be of help in one way or the other to you, because of poor communication skills, because of lack of good communications. You might probably lose such people. For you to be able to communicate effectively, you should know different levels of communication. Before I continue, in case today is your very first time of tuning into my channel, be it my YouTube channel or my Facebook page, please, I need you guys' support. Like and follow my Facebook page, Rhoda-b TV. Please kindly subscribe to my YouTube channel, Rhoda-b TV. That is my YouTube handle. I thank you all for all your support. Number one levels of communication is intrapersonal communication that takes place between an individual. For example, thoughts, feelings and ideas that you don't share with people. Those are examples of intrapersonal communication. Number two levels of communication is group communication. Group communication is a type of communication that takes place between groups of people. As example, meeting, conference and workshop. Those are the examples of group communication. Number three levels of communication is organizational communication. This is the kind of communication that takes place in the workplace. Example of it is like sending an email to your boss and you waiting for your boss feedback, or like memo. Number four level of communication is public communication. Public communication is the kind of communication that takes place between a large audience or large number of people. Example of public communication is speech, presentation or interview. Number five level of communication is mass communication. This is the kind of communication that takes place through mass media. Example, television, radio, newspaper. Those are all examples of mass communication. For instance, you want to know what is going on worldwide. If you buy a newspaper, I don't know how much they're selling a newspaper, right? When you read through it, you'll be able to know what is going on in the world. Likewise, a radio station, if you listen to your radio, you'll be able to know what is actually going on in the world. Likewise, your television. So that kind of communication is referred to as mass communication. With all this level of communication that I listed so far, you can see that communication is very, very important. That communication is not necessarily means you have to be in relationship before you should know different levels of communication. In our day-to-day life, we communicate. We can't do without communication as living being or as human being. We can't do without communication. Each level of communication has its own challenges, but trust me, communication is very, very important. You can't rule out communication in the lives of human beings. Like intrapersonal communication is very difficult in the sense that you have to be honest with yourself. You have to be honest with yourself in order for you to be aware of your own thoughts and your own feelings. You can see there are some persons that they are not always honest with themselves, honest with their feelings and their thoughts. That is the reason why you see when such people enter into relationship, they find it very difficult to even comprehend their partner or to even understand and reason with their partner. Effective communication is very, very important. Be it in relationship, be it among your co-workers, be it among your colleagues in your place of work, even between you and your boss, between you and your children. Effective communication is very, very important. Interpersonal communication can be very challenging because it requires us to listen to others. Yes, it requires us to listen to others. You know, when people are talking, listen to others in order for you to be able to digest it and you will interpret it in the right way. So you have to be honest with yourself, with your thoughts, with your feelings, and with your ideas, because this also requires us to also listen to others and be able to express its own thoughts and feelings in order for us to resolve conflict. As an individual, you should be able to have a good listening ear whenever somebody is talking to you. Yes, whenever your partner is talking to you, your boss, your colleague, you should be able to listen attentively in order for you to be able to express the person's thoughts and feelings, and in order for you to resolve the conflict or the problem that is right before you. It is lack of communication that brings issues. It is lack of effective or good communication that bring issues between couples. There are some couples, they don't have a good listening ear. Apart from couples, there are some employers or employees that don't have a good listening ear. If you don't listen well or if you don't listen attentively, how will you be able to carry out the tasks that you are being assigned to do? Likewise, organizational communication is very, very challenging because you have to listen to others. You have to listen to others from different backgrounds, from different places. An organization is made with people from different backgrounds, people from different tribes, people with different opinions, people with different school of thought. So it's very challenging, and it requires you to be able to communicate effectively with people in different positions in the organization. Likewise, public communication. Like public communication, it can be very challenging because it requires us to be able to communicate effectively with a large audience, with a large number of people. If you actually get value from this video, please kindly like, comment, and share this video. Let this video go viral so that other people can learn from this teaching. And if today is the very first time of tuning into my channel, please, if you are watching this on Facebook, like and follow my Facebook page. And if you are watching this on YouTube, please, I need your support. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Bye for now till I come your way next time.